minus 18, minus 20 Celsius. It just snowed a lot yesterday. I don't know how much it snowed, but probably 10, 15, probably 15 centimeters or so, I'm guessing. It was whiteout conditions. Much better today. Are full of ice. Which works tremendously well, as you can see. Mid-January. We've got about another month and a half of this crap. Should let off after that. all seasons. If they're next to brand new or relatively new, not too worn, they'll do fine. Except for black ice. Good luck. Winter tires will do much better on black ice. It's called black ice because the pavement is black, and when there's ice on it, you can't tell that there's ice on it. It just looks like a black pavement. And if it's full of ice, if it's iced up, it's basically a skating rink. It's called black ice. For those that are not from the north. If you are driving in winter like this, you don't follow too close. Never follow close, even when it's dry. No matter what. Always leave like a bus length at least. That's how people get into accidents and rear end others. So they're following too close and they don't know what's happening ahead of the car in front. You always have to leave. You gauge a distance where it's not too close, not too far, and the people behind you won't be wanting to pass you. But then again, there's all kinds of people in this world that want to pass you anyways. But for the most part, they don't. There's that Goldilocks zone, if you want to call it. The winter driving Goldilocks zone. Any condition driving Goldilocks zone. The sun is getting closer. Getting stronger. the sun out a bit, though. That's good. People say, "Oh, slow down." You have to slow down in winter, but some people, they're driving too slow. They're driving so slow. You don't necessarily have to drive slow. That's the whole thing. You can drive fast and safely on slippery conditions, snowy conditions. But you just have to slow down for the turns. You gotta slow down for the curves. With the straightaways, you can drive fast. You can literally drive fast. You can lose control, yes, and end up in a ditch. But you can also keep control. By driving fast. You have to keep the momentum going, If you keep always a momentum going forward, you'll always be in control. And if it slips, if at any moment the car starts sliding or slipping, you just release the gas a little bit and press lightly, just enough to say that you're touching the gas, just enough to say that you're giving it gas. And if it slides again, you let it go, and then you touch the gas just a little bit, and as long as it's not sliding, you can press a bit more. You just have to be easy on the gas, that's all. Go fast. Just gotta be easy on the gas, easy on the turns. I'm going 100, 100 kilometers an hour. It's fine. People are going 60 kilometers an hour, because it's slippery. Yeah, it is slippery, but it doesn't mean you necessarily have to go 60. Well, if you don't know how to drive, obviously. Yeah, it's a problem. People just don't know how to drive. They don't have enough experience. They drive like their whole life. They just drive to and from work, grocery stores on the weekend, a little bit of vacation here and there, driving, but overall they're not. They're driving like 30, 40, maybe 50 kilometers a day, 20, maybe 10 to 50 kilometers a day, back and forth, times 2 because they're going back. But anyways, it's still not enough experience, really. It takes a lot of years. By the time you gain a lot of experience, it's not enough, But if you drive for a living and you're driving 500 kilometers every day, boy, let me tell you, 500 kilometers every day, 3 to 500. You learn fast. That gives you a lot of experience. You basically attain 10 years experience in 1 year that's probably accurate. We got a farmer's truck plow, farm tractor plow. Can I pass? that intersection, I would have went. Hopefully turns. Yes, turns. Oh yeah, the flasher was on, I think. Yeah, so you can't blame people because not everyone can drive for a living and gain 10 years road experience in 1 year. Basically, in 3 years of driving for a living, you have 30 years experience of someone that's driving barely, just to work and back. That's why there's a lot of accidents. Inexperienced people, that's all. Sometimes you're more of a hazard being too careful. Being too cautious. You're basically hazard to others because you're being too careful, and others are like, if the majority have a higher, faster momentum than you in bad conditions, and you're like being overly cautious, like half the momentum or way less than the average. That's how you cause others to get into accidents. Anyway, leave it there. Ciao you later.